so we got a replacement manifold here for our bus. This is a used one. It's in pretty decent condition. It's got a little more rust on the face of this than I would have really have liked, but that's why we've got the homemade machining tool here. So we're going to give it a pass over. Just kind of look at it with this. You can see there we've got a few little dips and bobbles. So we'll kind of run this. Run our belt sander over it and see if we can't get it to kind of straighten out a little bit. So the rust is actually making kind of like a good guide coat. So you can kind of see where all the low spots are now. We got a really good eating away there. Hoping we can take this down enough where we can get down to good metal. Alright, so see, we still got a little bit of that end down there is kind of sitting up high. Let me take some out of the middle there. This side's getting pretty good. I mean, this doesn't have to be super precision, just we need a fairly flat surface because we do have this gasket that goes in there, so, and it's pretty thick. So it will take up some unevenness. I just want to get a lot of this pitting if I can. Hopefully get rid of a lot of that. Get down to clean metal. So you can see now we're starting to get a pretty good surface here. This thing doesn't seem like it's focusing enough. And it's getting pretty flat. Got a touch high on these outer ends. Oops, sorry. You can see a little bit of light there in the middle. And we're actually a little high on that middle and the back side, so we'll take that down. So we're getting a whole lot better here. You can see we got a good chunk of a lot of that rust around the edges. We're getting a nice good flat mating surface there. We're pretty darn close on this guy. We got a little bit high point in the middle right here. I think we're a little touch low right there in the middle right here. So these outer edges I think need to come down just a touch. I know I had trouble last time with this end down here, since this is so thick. I need to take some more material off of there. Alright, so I think we got a majority of the stuff out of there. We got some little bit on there. This one looks really good. This one we still have a touch around the edge there, but it's so low down here I don't think I want to take much more off of this, because I think I got it pretty flat now. And I got a teeny bit of gap, thinking it's not even a thousandth. It's well within tolerance. I think it looks a lot worse on with a small dip right there, but it's pretty darn close. I think we're gonna just give it a pass with a fine grit and then call it good. So I started off with 60 grit. Pretty, and I'm gonna try, this is 120 grit. So I'm gonna kind of do a pass with 120. Whew, this is exhausting. So I think we're pretty darn close. We got a couple little, teeny bit of gap there. Like I said, it's probably about 1,000. I mean, it's really, it's a whole lot flatter. All right, so I'm going to do some final cleanup with this wire wheel. I want to clean up this flange here, and then just clean up some of this loose rust on this thing. Try to make it look a little better. All right, so we're treating the inside of this with Defender. So it's a rust neutralizer. There's a lot of scale in here, so I'm just trying to get some Defender all inside of here. Try to keep this scale from coming loose. It's probably going to smoke a little bit when we run it, but this stuff you'll see once it dries out, it actually just turns all the rust to black. So I'm going to do the outside and the inside of this thing. Probably going to have to get a rag in here. All these little spots. This is just more of the Defender going on here. Stuff you don't have to really be too neat about it. You'll see how it dries. So we got the manifold over here, and I've cleaned the face of this with some thinner, some paint thinner, just make sure it's a nice clean surface. I'm going to put some anti-seize on these bolts, make it easier. Take these on and off in the future. Alright, so you can go ahead and put the gasket on, and then put the middle two bolts or nuts and the little washers on. And I may even put this back one on because it's kind of hard to get to over here. This little foot. The little L brackets go on the ends. These little L brackets go on either end. And this end also gets a little bracket for to hold the oil filler. So you get all that on there, then you can slide the manifold. We'll just slide down in there. And you can just snug it up. There's little ears on the bottom that make sure it's sitting on. I can actually get on this bolt again. think they're all snugged up now. So I'll just come back and torque those into place. Alright, thanks for watching. If you want to be notified of future videos, please subscribe. And that's it. Until next time.